In some ways it would have been a typical end of season game, but 25 games unbeaten, wanted to make it 26 and finish with a flourish.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it was such a difficult game for the players today. I thought they handled it particularly well on a pitch that wasn't fit for purpose. If that was a recreation ground on a Sunday morning, you wouldn't have wanted to play on it. But I think they've had so many teams come and play on this pitch during the season. I mean, there was literally no grass left, but they are getting a fantastic 3G pitch next season. So, hopefully that will really suit Oxford as well.
Started well, scored a cracking goal in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, again, we know where they're going to play. They try and play across the back. I think Wish has gone in and nicked the ball, and 3 or 4 passes later it's in the back of the net. I thought we had 2 or 3 very good opportunities to extend the lead. Jamie Collins with that header at the far post and the keeper. But again, if you saw people going through today trying to shoot, it's bobbling off all the time. So I wanted to stay unbeaten. The players wanted to stay unbeaten, and I think to come away again, keep another clean sheet, and play some of the football again that we did was fantastic. To really celebrate what's been a great season, to celebrate with our away support today, which again was magnificent, and just party really and
good,
celebrate.
Good to be able to have a little bit of flexibility in the team selection as well.
Well, we had to. I couldn't have played Craig Eastman because if he'd have got booked today, he'd have missed 3 games for next season. I certainly wanted to look at Denzel in goal. I thought that was important to give him some confidence for next season because he will be number 2 behind Ross. And also Sean Cooper, deserved a game. And obviously with Eastie being out, he was the natural replacement. And but we still kept a strong side. Bolinar and Wishart pacing the wide areas. Fitchett, I thought was outstanding today. I've got to say, unlucky not to score. And the back 4 did its normal job.
And with mentioning Craig Eastman, also Jamie Collins just before the end got booked and immediately substituted.
Yeah, I think the booking was more through tiredness. He just literally, it probably was a booking, but I think Jamie was very tired at that point. And I thought he deserved to, have his round of applause when he come off, and he deserved a 20-minute rest. I don't think he's missed a minute, when he's on the pitch normally. And as our captain, he's been a fantastic asset.
And the supporters having a great celebration throughout the afternoon, congas and everything. It was nice for them to have a nice afternoon.
I saw a few cows here and a few pigs and a couple of clowns I saw and a banana. Listen, it was their day today as much as anything, and we celebrated with our home support last week, and over 300 have probably travelled up here today to watch us, and we can't thank them enough really.
The way we finished the season as well, 452 minutes without conceding a goal, and I think it's 6 or 7 consecutive wins. It's a tremendous way to finish.
Yeah, it doesn't want a lot of credit, but I think Ian Baird, organises this team defensively and going forward. We break on teams very quickly now as well. Good passing, especially at home, opens teams up. Back 5 probably don't get as much credit as normal in football as the strikers, but the back 5 have been outstanding. And what's been good, you saw Dan Spence today. Kevin has been great this season. Whenever Dan's come in, he's looked equally as good, right back and at left back. So, that's the beauty of the squad. I think people have come in. Lewis John today, don't look out of place. To get those 4 or 5 players always ready to come in, I think it's made a huge difference.
And now we look forward, celebrated for a while, then look forward to next season and what a challenge that's going to be.
Yeah, well, all the players and myself are off to Marbella on Thursday. We're going to have a nice 3-day trip there, and I'm sure the lads will celebrate whilst they're out there. Bairdy and myself are staying away from them. Let them have a bit of space, but we're going to get all our pre-season schedules and planning done. But as far as the trip's concerned, I think the players have totally deserved it, and I'm sure they're going to have a good time. We're back in on July the 2nd. We start pre-season, and I said the schedules are already. They've already had their June schedules to do, and you probably have 3 or 4 weeks of reflecting on it, and then you start again.
And the boost the budget idea that's been launched this week, we're very keen on that, and want supporters to embrace it.
Yeah, listen, we had a board meeting. Again, the club have supported me as best they can with what we've got. As I said, we're a very well-run football club, obviously with my sponsorship that I helped put in, and the various sponsors that helped me. But to really maintain and improve the squad, we do probably need another, 40, 50 grand a year to be able to compete. On that basis, our budget would still be in the bottom 6 or 7, but I do know with the team we've got, we can keep them. They all want to stay, which is important. Eastman wants to stay, Bolinara wants to stay, so does Wishart. Nicky Bailey's already agreed to stay. We just need to make sure the finances are in place to be able to commit to all that, which is why we've launched the share issue. I didn't own any shares up until last night, so my family have committed to 10 shares. And I just would ask every supporter out there, it's £10 a month or £2.50 a week if you can afford to do it for me. It's probably supporting my initiative. It's one of the ones I've asked the club to do. They've agreed to release shares. But I think it's more of us owning part of our club, and I'll be proud to own 2 shares, and I mean that.
And we're really looking forward to next season and the challenge that it presents as well.
Yeah, I heard the supporters there, we're all off to Gateshead, we're all off to York, we're all going to Tranmere, and you start listening to the teams they start naming out, and it sort of sends a shiver down your spine, really. That's what we're in this for. I think it's the top level of non-league football. It's where the club was always sort of wanting to be, striving to be. And like I said, if we can get the support and we can afford to keep this squad together, then I genuinely believe we've got a good chance to do well. I mean, if I can just say that, Jenny, a lady called Jenny, come up to me before the game today and wrote a cheque out for £700 from a military pension to put towards the share issue, and it's, it makes you just realise what a brilliant, club this is. And I thank her, and I thank already I think we've already raised £5,000 in one night, and it's incredible. I say if we can hit the 40,000, that's £1,000 a week towards the budget. It means the supporters are a massive part of that budget then as well. And it's just that feel-good factor around the club, around the whole club.
Well, Paul, thanks very much for coming out and talking after every game. As always, giving an honest view. Thanks for the entertainment on the pitch and for a cracking season.
Yeah, Tony, last year we said good or bad. Thankfully this year, for 26 games on the trot now, there's been no disappointing news, is there? Thank SUFC TV as well, Tom and the boys who film, and yourself. It's a pleasure. We always try and give honest answers to your questions. You haven't had to edit too much out this year, which is good. It means I haven't gone off the top too much.
Truro at home.
Truro at home was probably the only one, yeah. But no, it's been a great season, and one that will live in the memory forever, I think. Thanks, Tony.